Hello, this is the Turfway Park Report for Friday, March 24th, 2017. 9 races on tap for you today. The poly track, as always, is fast. Tonight's first race is a claimant event for 4-year-olds and up, which have not won 2 races in the last calendar year. The distance, 1 mile. Morning line favorite, number 2, Major Darby, for trainer Larry Smith.
They are off. Magnetic Start charges the gate right as they kicked it. Arctic Sky broke well. There goes Major Darby to the inside. So Major Darby has the lead on the rail on the run the clubhouse turn. Right to the outside, Arctic Sky is next. Up on the 3 wide side comes Just Follow My Lead. Magnetic Start has 1 horse beat, and that is FMS. Compact field of 5. They're only 4 lengths from top to bottom. And it's Arctic Sky who shows the way 3 parts of a length. Major Darby has yielded to the pocket spot there in second. Just Follow My Lead is third. A length and a half further back, FMS is fourth, and Magnetic Start is at the back of the pack. 5/8 of a mile still to go. And up top, they're all chasing Arctic Sky. First quarter was slow, 25 seconds flat. And Arctic Sky and the Bug Girl Murray show the way by a length and a half. Just Follow My Lead, tracking in the second spot. Major Darby, the favorite, will work from third. Here comes FMS to cover him up in fourth. 5 lengths further back to the late running Magnetic Start. Half mile, 48 in 4/5 seconds. It's Arctic Sky who carries him into the far turn. The lead's just about 2 now. Major Darby through from the inside, overtakes second from Just Follow My Lead, who is now third. FMS continues to gain ground, but is racing wide on the course in fourth. Then a separation of 4 to the late-running Magnetic Start, who is 7 lengths off the lead. They're outside the quarter pole. And Arctic Sky out there paving a path. Here comes Major Darby, switched off the rail and attacks to the outside as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Major Darby, pokes that nostril in front. On the inside, Arctic Sky trying to re-rally. Down the center, FMS is gaining good momentum. 1/8 of a mile to go. Major Darby at 3 to 5 still shows them up top by 3. FMS continuing to gain ground, but in the final 16th of a mile, Major Darby, another good-looking performance here. Major Darby on a 2-race win streak, wins it by almost 4. FMS was second, Just Follow My Lead third. Pace-setting Arctic Sky finished fourth, 139 and 2.
And it was the favorite, number 2, Major Darby, stalks the pace tonight. Kicked it into top gear, turning for home, and drew away to win for a second straight victory here at the track. Perry once again was up top. The winner, 340, 240, 210. Second, the 6, FMS. Third, number 4, Just Follow My Lead. And fourth, number 5, Arctic Sky. The 2/6 exacta was worth $17.20, and the trifecta, $30.30. Running time for the opener, 139 and 2. Tonight's second race is a claimant event for the maiden 3-year-olds. 15 down to 10, the tag. They'll go 6 furlongs. Scratch numbers 1 and 5. Morning line favorite, number 7, Haynesfield Best, with Alonso Quinones.
And they are racing. Haynesfield Best broke sharp. The firster, Prime for Talent, came away racing second. Through from the inside, 1 bold move being hustled up the inside. There's And Thank You away in fourth, and Mr. Puppet Master is last of the 5. Compact field, though, they're only about 3.5 lengths from top to bottom, and it's Haynesfield Best who shows the way up top by a length. Racing out in the center of the track, Prime for Talent is second. Hugging the fence, 1 bold move is third. Missed It, Puppet Master is sliding through and starting to gain ground on the leader. And last away, the favorite, And Thank You, has been shuffled to last, 4 lengths off the lead. They're 3/8 of a mile from home. Haynesfield Best, the one to the catch. Here's the firster, Prime for Talent, ranging up to the outside. 1 bold move being niggled on to keep pace. Missed It, Puppet Master, who had that middle move, is third. Here comes And Thank You, the favorite's going to tip 4 wide as they run to the top of the stretch through a half mile in 46 and 2. And up top, Haynesfield Best is the one to catch as they straighten away for the stretch drive. Haynesfield Best flashing those feet to this Florence field, goes by the 8th pole, 2 to the good. Prime for Talent trying to kick on. Late move from And Thank You, who's gaining with every stride down the center of the track. Haynesfield Best begging for the finish line. And Thank You lunging up to the outside. These two to the wire. Photo finish. That may have went to Haynesfield Best to the inside, and Thank You, the favorite, was lunging up right on the wire. Photo finish in 112 and 2.
Number 7, Haynesfield Best, delivers here. Takes them top to bottom for owner Dennis Bierman, Burt Crawford, the winning trainer, and Alonso Quinones with that perfectly proportioned ride. Number 7, Haynesfield Best, $5, $240, $220. Second, number 4, And Thank You. Third, number 6, Prime for Talent. Fourth, number 2, 1 Bold Move. Exacta, $9.80. The try, $13.70. And the first double on the evening, $15 even. Running time for the 6 furlongs, 112 and 2/5 seconds. Tonight's third race, a maiden event. claiming tag 15 down to 10 for the 3-year-olds. They'll race 1 mile, scratch the 7 Geomar. Morning line favorite number 2, Dollar Billy for trainer Jeff Engler.
They are racing. And Brunerstown broke sharp, as did Kowboy Quinn. Awkward beginning for Nashville stage. Fast start up the rail. There goes Futures first. And Nashville Billy rides the rail right alongside. Terrifying is next as they race into the clubhouse turn. And up top, Brunerstown shows the way by about 1.5 lengths. Futures first. Will press from second. Through from between horses. There goes Terrifying third. Kowboy Quinn is a close-up fourth. Only 1.5 lengths off the pace. Then 2 lengths for the back to Dollar Billy. And at the back of the pack, Nashville stage through a first quarter in 23 4. They straighten up on the back stretch. They're 7 lengths from top to bottom. Brunerstown paves that path out up top in front by 1 length. Kowboy Quinn has come through to be a clear-cut second. Terrifying content to track in third. Out in the clear comes Nashville stage fourth. He's about 4.5 lengths off the lead as they continue the run up the backstretch. Then comes Futures first, and last away is Dollar Billy through a half in 47 1. And Brunerstown heads into the far turn in front by about 3.5 lengths now. Nashville stage has moved into second. He's gaining with each and every stride. Terrifying third, 6 lengths off the pace. Then comes Kowboy Quinn as they have just outside 3/8 of a mile to go. And up top, Brunerstown still shows them by 1.5 lengths. Nashville stage racing in second. On the 3 wide side, starting to roll. Here comes Dollar Billy, the fairground shipper, as they run to the top of the stretch. And Brunerstown still there. Brunerstown off the turn in front by 1.5 lengths. Down the center of the track. Here comes Dollar Billy with a full head of steam outside the 8th pole. But Brunerstown has made every yard. Terrifying trying to split horses absolutely wide open in the deep stretch. And Terrifying has gained the upper hand. Dollar Billy still lunging up to the outside. 1/16 left. Terrifying edging clear. Dollar Billy could not kick on. Terrifying drifting out through the stretch, but it's going to win by about 2 in the end. Dollar Billy was second. Brunerstown third. And Nashville stage was fourth in 141 flat.
Number 3, Terrifying, breaks the maiden on the class chop and the stretch out here for owner Kendall Hansen, trainer Mike Maker. Alonzo Quinones with his second victory on the card. Number 3, Terrifying, 380, 240, 210. Second, number 2, Dollar Billy. Third, number 5, Brunerstown. And fourth to 6, Nashville stage. Exacta, 1160. The trifecta, 3380. Superfecta, 179.20. The daily double, 12.20. And the pick 3, $18.10. Running time, 141 flat. Tonight's fourth race is a claimant event for the fillies and mares who have not won 3 since March of 15 or never won 4 life. 6.5 furlongs is the distance. Couple late scratches in race 4. Scratch number 2 and 9. Morning line favorite, the 3, Consorts Rings. Quinones looking for a hat trick early.
They are racing. Not the greatest start for Carrie this day, Lori, but a fast beginning to the outside for Lil Miss Tioga. Equilay comes next through from between horses, Not Simply Simon. Then comes Truly Chudy up the fence, Knife's Consorts Rings. Then 1.5 lengths further back, you'll find Mary Making and about 7 lengths back to slow starting Carrie this day, Lori, whose last 10 lengths off the lead, 4.5 furlongs still to travel. First quarter mile was 23 seconds flat, and it's Lil Miss Tioga by the half-mile pole in front by 1 length. Between horses races Not Simply Simon. Up on the outside, there goes Equilay. Through from the inside, Consorts Rings is fourth, and Truly Trudy starting to make the move to the outside. Chelsea Kaiser has guided her into the center of the track, and she's gaining. She's only 1 length off the lead as they round the far turn just outside the quarter-mile pole. Half-mile timed on the board, 46 2, and Lil Miss Tioga is under siege. Here's Equilay ratcheting it up the pressure. The rails open for Consorts Wings. Not Simply Simon crying out for racing room as they straighten for the stretch drive, and Equilay has found the front, but Consort Rings is diving up the inside down the center. Not Simply Simon has come off heels wide open by the 8th pole. On the inside, Consort Rings. Here's Not Simply Simon with clear sailing to the outside. They race down to the line. It's going to be a 3-way photo that goes to Not Simply Simon in 119 1.
Number 6, Not Simply Simon, was in behind a wall of horses through the turn and kicked out the top of the lane and got up right on the square under a well-timed ride by Perry Utes. Not Simply Simon, owned by Tim Garachi, trained by T.R. Hain, the winner, 10:40, 4:40, 3:20. Second, number 3, Consorts Rings. Third, number 7, Equilay. And fourth to 8, Lil Miss Tioga. Exacta, $40.80 to try, $114.70. Daily double, $37.20. The Superfecta, $1,407.60. The pick 3, $60.80. Running time for race 4, 119 1. Tonight's fifth race, a claimant event for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won two. The claiming tag $5,000, the distance 1 mile. Scratch 169, jockey change on 1A to Abel Lascano. Morning line favorites, a huge class dropper for Ken and Sarah Ramsey, number 5, America's Kitten with Albin Jimenez.
And they are off. Poor start for Under the Table, but it's a fast start for Centerpoint, who barrels on out. There goes I'll Give You War, and now after that slow start, Under the Table, the class dropper, makes it 3 in a line on the run, the clubhouse turn. Then a length and a half off the pace, Colonel Krenz at 10-1 races fourth. The favorite America's Kitten is next, and at the back of the packs, JM's Parade is last. Midpoint through the clubhouse turn, they're 10 lengths from top to bottom, past the 6 furlong marker. The first quarter up on the board in 24 seconds flat. Through from the inside, it is Under the Table, who's now in a clear and uncontested lead in front by 2.5 lengths. Racing in second comes Centerpoint. I'll Give You War will press from the 3 wide side in third. Then 4 lengths for the back, Captain Kitten's next. Colonel Krenz coming under a ride early. Then 6 lengths back, the favorite America's Kitten has 10 lengths to raise and a half mile to do so past the half in 47 3/5 seconds. They make their entrance into the turn, and it's Under the Table, and Alonso Quinones still shows them up top by 3. Under the Table racing in the second position. Through from the inside, it's Centerpoint. Colonel Krenz starts to roll. Then a link for the back, racing in fifth is Captain Kitten. Still nothing yet from America's Kitten. The favorite is 6, still 15 lengths off the lead outside the quarter-mile pole. And Under the Table has paved that Turfway path and runs to the top of the stretch with a 4-length lead. It's Under the Table off to turn to 1 to the catch. I'll Give You War. Here comes Colonel Krenz attacking to the outside, 1/8 of a mile left. And Under the Table in the final Florence furlong, drawing away in the stretch here. Under the Table in front by 3. Centerpoint's going to battle for the balance with Colonel Krenz. Late on the scene, Captain Kitten nearing the wire. Under the Table from Flagfall to That's All. Wins it by about 3. Centerpoint was second, Colonel Krenz third. Captain Kitten was fourth in 1:39 4.
Number 3, Under the Table, leads him virtually all the way up top to give Alonso Quinones his 3rd victory on the card. Number 3, Under the Table, picks up lifetime victory number 2 on the class drop here for owner BHMFR, the winning trainer Britt Santangelo. Under the Table, 660, 420, 320. Finishing second, number 2, Centerpoint. Third, number 4, Colonel Krenz. And fourth, the 8, Captain Kitten. Exacta 39.60. The try, 153.80. Daily double, $48. The super, $1,581.20. The pick 4, $241.50. And the pick 5, $159.90. Running time for race 5, 139 4. Tonight's 6th race, a claimant event for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3. The claiming tag 15 down to 10. The goal mile on the 16th. Morning line favorite, number 3, Arch Pearl with Jack Gilligan.
They are racing. And it's Toast the Kitten who barrels out first, quick into stride. The favorite Arch Pearl will match strides, and a couple whip taps from Senior Hisby urges Douglas Crowfeather to stack up 3 across the line. These 3 are 4 lengths in front of Castlefinn, then a link for the back, Devil Monkey wide on the course as they head into the clubhouse turn. And up top, it's Douglas Crowfeather shows the way by a length and a half. Arch Pearl has yielded to the pocket spot. Toast the Kitten, hard used early, but has been taken in hand third. He's about 3.5 off the pace, a length in front of Sink. Then 2 lengths further back, Castlefinn along the rail, and Devil Monkey can see them all. They straighten up for the backstretch journey, and Douglas Crowfeather, the longest shot on the board, shows the way through a first quarter timed on the board, 24-1. So Douglas Crowfeather, the lead's now just a length. Here's Arch Pearl, well in hand, breezing up into second. Toast the Kitten covered up by Sink. They are 3rd and 4th respectively. Then a link for the back to Devil Monkey, and Castlefinn is now the trailer. Half mile, 49 seconds flat. They head into the far turn, 3.5 furlongs from home. And there goes the favorite. Arch Pearl takes over. Douglas Crowfeather is being ridden with a whip there. To the outside, here comes Sink, ranging up in 3rd. Toast the Kitten races 4th, and a link for the back. Devil Monkey is next. And the gray Castlefinn wags the tail through 3/4, 113-4. And Arch Pearl and a confident Jack Gilligan show him by the quarter pole in front by 3. Whip comes out on Sink, taking the overland route, gaining ground. Here comes Devil Monkey up the fence. Castlefinn as they're into the stretch. It's Arch Pearl. Gilligan looks back for competition. There's none to the outside, but Castlefinn is gaining up the fence as they're in the final 16th of a mile. And Arch Pearl, no doubt about it here. Arch Pearl just running up the score, going to win by almost 5 in the end. Toast the Kitten just edges out Castlefinn for the 2nd spot, and another pitcher for 4th, 145-3.
Number 3, Arch Pearl, the easiest kind of winners here, as the favorite does not disappoint on the class drop. Cruises to victory beneath Jack Gilligan for owner Riverside Bloodstock and Dan Beatty. The winning trainer Connor Murphy. Arch Pearl, 240, 210, and 210. Second, number 5, Toast the Kitten. Third, the 4, Castlefinn. Fourth, the 2, Sink. Exacta, 520. The Try, 1540. The Double, 980. The Super, $37. And the Pick 3, $45.50. Running time for race 6, 145 and 3. Tonight's 7th race is a claimant event for the fillies and mares. The claiming price $5,000. The distance 1 mile. Scratch number 5, Broadmoor Delight. Morning line favorite number 4, Arya, for the Red Hot Danner stable.
And runners away. Wild Card Hit, hard hustled from the gate. Will have the lead in the rail onto the run the clubhouse turn. Leave in Vegas, racing in the second position. Strumming comes next. Shame on Suave, right to the outside there in fourth. Strung out way wide, Hermosa Vaquera is fifth. The favorite, Arya, rides the rail, a length in front of Patsy M. And last away early, the late running Sweet Rock, as they traverse the clubhouse turn past the 6 furlong marker. And the first quarter was slow, 25 seconds flat. And Wild Card Hit and Orlando Mojica set up shop up top. They're a length in front of Strumming, who races out in the clear while second. Through from the inside, Leave It in Vegas is third, a length in front of Hermosa Vaquera. Then a link for the back, Sweet Rock is up a couple of spots. The favorite, Arya, is next. Then a link to Patsy M. And at the back of the pack, Shame on Suave has nothing but hindquarters and heels in the viewfinder. Past the half-mile pole, 15 links from top to bottom. Half-mile, 48 and 2/5 seconds. So Wild Card Hit is the one to catch. So far has shouldered the load up top. Wild Card Hit. Midpoint through the far turn in front by 2. Strumming is being ridden to keep pace in second. Long way back to the favorite Arya, but she's starting to roll now as they're just outside the quarter-mile pole. It's Wild Card Hit, still shows them up top. Strumming being put to the whip, and now Arya has kicked it into top gear as they run to the top of the stretch. And Wild Card Hit, but it's Arya who splits horses outside the 8th pole, and it's Wild Card Hit to the inside. Arya to the outside. Strumming will not go away in third. They're in the final Florence furlong, and Arya has gained the lead. Strumming attacks to the outside. It's going to be one of these two. Arya drifting out into Strumming, who had to check. Arya wins. Strumming a hard luck second there. Hermosa Vaquera was third. Wild Card Hit fourth. Hold all tickets.
Number 4, Arya, gets the job done as the heavy favorite for owner Andrew Jansen. Doug Danner, the winning trainer of Bel Lascano, was the winning jockey. There was a claim of foul again from second place finisher number 6, Strumming, against the winner, but the stewards disallowed the foul. The winner for Arya, second to 6, Strumming, third to 9, Hermosa Vaquera, fourth to 3, Wild Card Hit. Exacta, $13. The Try, $70.20. The Double, $4. The Super, $465.60. The Pick 3 was worth $8.50. Running time, 139 and 4. Tonight's 8th race is allowance optional claimant event for 3-year-olds which have not won a race other than. They'll go 6 furlongs. Scratch the 1, Jeeves, morning line favorite, 7-5, number 3, Hunka, Burnin' Love with Albin Jimenez.
In, they're all in line. They are off. The Kurt Fox had to take up shortly after the start, but it's El Commandeer who's sending on out. B. Rod McLean came away racing in second. UB's a close-up third. The favorite, Hunka Burnin' Love, is fourth, a length and a half off the pace in a similar margin to the trailer, the Kurt Fox. Field of 5 head up the backstretch. They're just outside the half-mile pole. 4 lengths from top to bottom, and Hubie comes on through from the inside, slides up to take the lead by a half a side now. El Commandeer is second. B. Rod McLean races to the outside third. Hunka Burnin' Love on hold at this juncture in fourth. Then a link for the back to the Kurt Fox as they round the far turn. First quarter, 22 seconds flat. The rails open for Hunka Burnin' Love, and Jimenez pushes him on through as they stack up 5 across the track outside the quarter pole. They're a length from top to bottom, half mile, 45 seconds flat, and they're on their way home. The Kurt Fox up to the outside. Hunka Burnin' Love squeezes through along the fence, 3/16 of a mile to go, and they're into the stretch. And Hunka Burnin' Love in front by 2. The Kurt Fox challenges up to the outside. A link for the back to El Commandeer. They're in the final 16th, and it's just a Hunka Burnin' Love. Hunka Burnin' Love wins it by almost 5 in the end. The Kurt Fox was second, El Commandeer third, Hubie fourth, and 110-1.
The favorite, number 3, Hunka, Burnin' Love, squeezes through a narrow opening along the inside at the top of the stretch and drew away to win convincingly here for Ken and Sarah Ramsey, trainer Mike Meeker, and Albin Jimenez with that heads-up winning ride. Number 3, Hunka, Burnin' Love, 380, 280, 210. Second, number 4, the Kurt Fox. Third, number 5, El Commandeer. Fourth goes to Hugh B. Exacta, $8. The try, $30. The double, $8. The pick 3, $5.30. Running time for race 8, 110 and 1. Tonight's ninth and final race, a claimant event for 4-year-olds and up, which have not won a race in a full calendar year. The distance, 1 mile. Scratch numbers 1 and 2. Morning line favorite from the Jeff Barkley stable, number 7, Cowboy Kody with Johnny McKee.
They are racing. Blew My Mind's being put to the whip early. Cooperstown broke sharp as well on the stretch out. Gladhander away third. Cowboy Kody widening fourth. Mayman Mike stacks up 5 deep in fifth. Then a link further back, out in the center of the track, it's Wicked Pickett, the 6-time Polytrack winner, a link in front of Siva, and at the back of the pack, about 10 lengths off of the lead, is the late-running No Time to Kid. They pass the 6-furlong marker and straighten up at the backstretch. The leader on the inside, Cooperstown, carrying the Corvo Silk, show the way by just a nose. Blew My Mind up to the outside. Now, Main Man Mike will press from the center of the track in third. Gladhander taking off the pace in fourth, about 2.5 lengths further back, comes Cowboy Kody and Wicked Pickett. Then a separation of some 6 lengths to Siva, and the disc trailer lethargically at the back of the pack is No Time to Kid, must be 15 lengths out of it, past the half-mile pole, 47 and 2. Blew My Mind to the inside. Main Man Mike to the outside. Here's Cowboy Kody. Second off the layoff, starts to rev up on the stretch out towards the inside. Cooperstown coming under a ride. That's all for Gladhander as they're rounding the far turn up, approaching the top of the home stretch. Blew My Mind still doing battle with Main Man Mike. These two still match strides and go at it as Cowboy Kody looks to pick up the pieces to the outside. Cooperstown is not done, still grinding away up the fence as they straighten away for the money. 3/4, 112 and 4, and they're on their way home. 4 across the track by the 8th pole, but way out wide. No Time to Kid has went from last to first in about 1/8 of a mile, and No Time to Kid over the top, drawing away here with Chelsea Kaiser. No Time to Kid gets it done in the nightcap fight 4. Cowboy Kody was second, Main Man Mike third, Siva from the back was fourth. Blew My Mind completed that high 5 in 139 and 3.
Number 4, No Time to Kid, from worst to first to get the victory here for owner Robert Rowe, PJ Cairns trains Chelsea Kaiser with that perfectly timed ride. The winner, $16, $5.60, $4. Finishing second was number 7, Cowboy Kody. Third, number 10, Main Man Mike. Fourth, number 8, Siva. Finishing fifth was Blew My Mind, number 5. The exacta, $53.80. The try, $157.80. The double, $32.20. The pick 4, $28. The superfecta, $1,056.80. The pick 3, $37.80. No winners in the high 5. Carryover into tomorrow's card, better than $827. Well, that wraps it up for this Friday edition of the Turfway Park Report. Live racing returns tomorrow, Saturday, with a special early post for the $500,000 Spiral Stakes. From all of us here at Turfway, thanks for tuning in. This has been the Turfway Park Report.